I've been an activist for 25 years of my life. I come from a very long line of strong women. They always encourage me to use every single resource to help another young woman who's on her journey. I am sure Black women will lead this nation to a better place. We're taking control and we're shaping our stories.
So now that you've seen the commercial, and I know you've heard all of these myths that are online, somebody's sold out, and the movement is selling out, and Tamika Mallory made a commercial, and she's sponsored, quote unquote, by Cadillac, and this is atrocious. This is the worst thing in the world. No, why would she ever do commercial for Cadillac? They're so, in the age of misinformation, misinformation is prevalent. Nobody actually cares. So see what happens is this. When you want something to be a way, when you want to create a narrative, you take everything to formulate that narrative, even if it doesn't fit, right? If you want somebody to be a rat, then you're going to say, look, he told his mother that he went to school with the kid. You know what I'm saying? What the kid got to do it. He told on him. He told his mother on it. They just start equating shit that has nothing to do with it. So in this case, before people understood anything, people just seen a clip of a video. People seen a clip of the video. They didn't understand what the video was. They didn't know what it was attached to. They just seen Tamika Mallory's in the Cadillac video. Oh, no. Big thing. Because they want to attack her. They want to call her a sellout. Because that's the strategy. That's the strategy, to attack somebody who's actually doing work, so that you can divide and conquer and try to defame them and lessen their value amongst the people they actually trying to work with. That's a strategy. People do it all the time. It's not new. It's an old strategy. COINTELPRO did it. They try to diminish the leaders. I'm going to post something on my page. What they do is they try to highlight you, right, and amplify you so that your people, because what happens is us as Black people don't like to see other people be successful. And whatever it is, they don't like to see other people shine. Most of us have an issue with somebody outshining them. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why it is what it is. It's what we deal with as Black people. So nobody cared about the information. Nobody looked. Nobody said, hey, what is this commercial about, right? So nobody realized that this commercial was done by a Black agency, which Spike Lee owns. Spike Lee's agency reached out to her and said, hey, we're doing, for Women's History Month. For Women's History Month, we have gotten Cadillac to commit to doing videos that uplift Black women. So we would like you to be the feature, because your voice is very powerful. You're one of the premier activists of this, and we want your voice to be heard. We want you to uplift Black women, right? And along with that, Cadillac has committed $10 million to social justice, right? They've committed $10 million, and the first $1 million will be going to the NAACP. So they've committed to donate $10 million to social justice, to organizations who are doing the work, organizations who have a proven track record of doing the work. So nobody didn't know that this was a Women's History Month. So why, if they're celebrating women's history and Black women are women's history, it would make sense for Black women to have a representative. Spike Lee's organization decided, hey, we think Tamika Mallory fits this space. She's been talking about Black women. She's representing Black women. She is somebody that we see as a leader to represent this space. We reach out to her, right? Nobody knew that happened. Nobody knew that along that way, there were Black women who were complaining that they weren't getting proper funding within this to shoot this. That, hey, we weren't given the proper funds. We haven't been, they're hiring non-SAG and this and that, and people are this and that. We're not being treated fairly. Nobody knew that. Tamika said, oh, no. I won't even do this commercial unless these women are given twice what they would normally get paid. So they came back and did it for 3 times. These are facts. So I want you to understand this segment is called All Facts, No Cap. All facts, no cap. Ain't no cap here. All facts, no cap. This is what this is about. Because there's so much misinformation that we have to start giving real facts. Not bullshit, not theories of relativity, not, hey, this is what I think happened. You know what I think happened? No. Let's talk about facts. Talk about things that are tangible, things that you can research. You can go to the Cadillac website right now and you will see the video and you will see where they say, hey, we have committed $10 million to social justice. The first $1 million will go to the NAACP. So not only did she do a commercial with a black-owned organization to represent black women during Women's History Month, she also ensured and was a part of making sure that black women got paid triple. And then the initiative is going to give $10 million to social justice programs for black people. Like, that's not the information they'll give you. This what Tamika sell out. She did a commercial. Oh man, you act like she was in there popping her ass like she was doing motherfucking drop it and saying, hey, black people, go buy you some watermelon and chicken. She took the same message that she been saying her whole life to a bigger platform, made sure that black people benefited $10 million, other black people got triple what they paid, and did it with a black organization. It's sad that people, so you're so caught up in trying to miseducate and defame somebody that you don't even care about doing research. You don't even care about the truth no more. I didn't hear one person say, yo, Nas sold us out. He got the Henny commercial talking about Black Wall Street, talking to his daughter. Oh, he uplifting her. Your black is, Nas is a sellout. Why I ain't see one motherfucking YouTube video calling Nas a sellout? Because that's not the narrative you want to paint. You love Nas. Nas been black power his whole life. He bring black power to whatever he does. We love it. We champion it. It's dope. I put it on my page. But it didn't fit into the narrative for Tamika doing the same thing about black women. It didn't fit into the narrative that she utilized that she got donations, $10 million. Nobody cared. You don't want to say that. You just want to say, why would an activist be doing a Cadillac commercial? Well, let me see. Cadillac sells products to black people. Black people been buying Cadillacs for God only knows how long. They still buying Cadillacs, driving. And there's really no representation of black people. You've been buying, people with black people have been buying Cadillacs without any black representation. Nobody uplifted black people in Cadillac. And people still been buying Cadillacs. Nobody had a problem. Ain't nobody saying that, nope, I don't hear nobody saying nothing about Cadillac, but now it's an issue. Why would she not utilize a platform that focuses and sells to black people to uplift black people? I just don't want to do bullshit. I don't want to waste time, but I realize since we're in the age of misinformation, that someone has to counter misinformation. Somebody has to call you and say, hey, actually look this up. Stop saying that people did something. Stop saying that somebody's a sellout, somebody stole something. Produce something that somebody stole. Produce the vision and the actual situation where somebody sold out. Like, you would have to produce these things. You don't just get to say that, right? In jail, you used to call somebody a rat. You have to produce paperwork to confirm said accusation. Someone should actually have to produce something that confirms said accusation.